Hello everyone, it's Galina. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to create a dawn shaker card. I'm going to stamp on a watercolor paper, so I'm placing my two floral stamps in my stamping tool because I'm going to restamp twice those images. And stamping tool will help me. I'm stamping my flowers because the watercolor paper has a texture and I want to have a crisp, nice images. I'm going to color my flowers with watercolor paints, but before I'm going to wet the flowers petals with water. After that I'm applying watercolor paints. On the bottom I'm applying dark blue color and on the top I'm going to add a bit of purple color. I'm blending those two colors with water and I'm going to add a bit more paint on the bottom to create nice shadows. If you want to have a more intense image with watercolor paints, simply apply a second layer of paint. To color the leaves on my flowers, I'm going to use only one color of watercolor paint. And again, at first I am wetting my paper with water and then I'm going to apply a dark green color on the bottom of each leaf. And I will let the paint flow on the paper. For me, it's the most easiest way to color stamped images. And after I will done with my coloring, I'm going to cut out those flowers with coordinating dies. Now let's move to a card background. I'm going to create a bright dawn scene using my distress inks. You can use any kind of inks for blending, just pick the right colors for your scene. I'm starting with a yellow color on the bottom. I'm applying my inks with blending brushes and I'm trying to pick a lot of ink on the brush to create a bright ombre on the paper. My second color is a bright pink called Picked Raspberry, and after I applied it I go back for the yellow color and I'm going to blend those two colors together. On the top I'm going to apply a dark purple and blue inks. I love this color combination and I love to create dawn scenes on my cards. Maybe it's because I'm not really a morning bird and it's hard for me to get up and enjoy the real dawn outside. Anyway, I want to create kind of sequence inside of my shaker card. I cover my background with a pretty stencil with leaves and I'm applying distress ink through it. Usually I'm using a black magenta ink for such dark patterns, but distress ink works nice on this project. And here is my finished card background. To create a shaker frame, I'm using a beautiful square die with a thin carved frame inside of it. I run these dies through my die cutting machine twice with two glitter cardstocks. For the outer frame I'm going to use this black glitter die cut, and for the inner frame I will use a gold glitter die cut. Before I start creating shaker base, I attach two flowers behind the black frame. And now I'm going to cover the back of this frame with a strong double-sided tape. Then I cover the frame with a transparent acetate sheet and I'm cutting off the excess. Now when I have a plastic window behind the large frame, I can attach a thin gold frame on it. On the left corner of the card background, I hit emboss a sentiment using white embossing powder, and I trace this sentiment with a black pen. And here comes shaker magic. I made in a fabulous black crystals and a lot of gold seed beads with a beautiful name Gold Dust. They are perfect for my dawn scene. Then I put a black foam tape on the frame and I'm covering the card background with it. I'm pressing it well and cutting off excess paper with scissors. I cut out one more square panel from the dark black cardstock in a size of 5 inch and I'm attaching the shaker base on it. Then I add a square card base and here is my finished shaker card. I love those dark intense colors and I hope my camera can catch all of the shine. Thanks so much for spending time with me. All materials I used are listed below this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next week. Bye!